Hey, welcome to the Kaibo. Let's get right to it. We are in Brazil at Interlagos, and we're in the Super Formula cars. I qualified in P11, and I have not prepared for this race as much as I should have. Didn't practice enough, didn't do the research. I don't know any tire strategy, and if you notice in the lower right, there's this overtake gauge. I don't know where the overtake is mapped, to what button it's mapped on my new steering wheel. So I was thinking I should look that up before the race, and I forgot about it, and I, during the race, didn't even think about using the overtake. It never occurred to me because this car is really a handful to control, and I was just trying to run a good race and keep it pointed forward. So I was keeping it pointed forward. I got punted on that corner back there and lost a bunch of positions. So here I am in P14. And this race is going to go up and down. Don't worry about trying to keep track of what position I'm in, because I can barely keep track of that. Again, just trying to keep it pointed forward. Somebody went off there. I guess I gained a position. Some people ahead of me with penalties. And it's first lap chaos in a D lobby. So we'll get going up the straight, finishing up the first lap. He's serving a penalty. I will end up in I was going to say 12, but it looks like I might get this one too. There we go. P11, right where we started for the first lap. That's good. I do get way more comfortable with this car as the race goes on. I'm starting on soft tires. I have to also run medium tires, but I don't know how long the soft are going to last. I figured I'd just go with them as long as they hold up and then change them out. I'm hoping to go more than half the race, but we'll see what happens. Looks like I had a little switcheroo with that guy around that corner. And moving on to later on the second lap, two cars here with 2-second penalties. We'll go right by them and get up to P10. Now lap 3, he goes wide. I know I can get him. Just going to stick it to the inside here. Yeah, give him some space. And I got it. That worked just like it was planned. Okay, later on the third lap, catching right up to, I'm going to call him Fitz. It looks like D Fitz G. I don't know what that is, but I'll call him Fitz. And drag racing down the front straight, checking the radar in the bottom of the screen. He's still ahead of me a little bit. There, oh, there he is. Yeah, maybe I can get him under braking. These cars have great brakes, and it took me a little while to figure that out. Oh, look at that. Ghosting right through me. Somebody goes off stage right. And we're going to try to get this guy under braking now. Yeah, the usual braking points that I use at this track are all out the window with these cars. These have such good downforce and good braking that it's really a whole different track almost. Trying to hold on to this position, but it looks like he's going to get by me on the inside. And so is his friend. Maybe another friend. Did somebody disappear in there somehow? Careful on the accelerator. And let's see if we can get this guy on the inside. There we go. That would have been a nice place to use that overtake button. Gonna do this again. It looks like I hit him, but I didn't. He moved over and hit me. I looked at that from a lot of different angles, and I was keeping my line, and he just bumped me again there, and then he decides to take a shortcut. There he comes, back onto the track. Okay, we're all here together again. Okay, we're up to lap 7. 20-lap race. That's a good long race. A lot can happen. This is great. I get right behind him. Had good exit speed out of that corner. And no room on the outside, but he will move over and give me the inside, which is very friendly. And checking the radar, he's still next to me, But I'll get him here. Okay, lap 8. I'm up to P7, and that's due to people pitting. I started noticing people were pitting around lap 8, and then I thought, well, maybe they're on the mediums and they know that the softs can go 12 laps, so they were pitting to get rid of their mediums. That was just my suspicion, so I was kind of hoping that these soft tires would last through lap 12. They're doing okay for now. This guy has to be using his overtake button. Got right by me there. Good move. Didn't even occur to me. Okay, lap 11. Here we go. I had this moment. Now I'm starting to think, okay, the tires might be telling me something. This guy behind me just punts me right here. Boom. Without a second thought, just drives right on by. And I learned later that he has been doing this the whole race to everybody. We're going to have a separate video studying him. But it's end of lap 11 now, and that's him serving a 6-second penalty, not for hitting me, but for going over the pit line twice. So I'll take my pit, and I'll come out the long and winding road back out onto the track. I'm in P14, and it's a pretty uneventful race from here on through lap 20. I gain a few positions due to people pitting, and I will ascend to P11, right where I started the race, and that's where I'll end it here. And we're going to have to go figure out what that filthy driver was up to. That'll be the next video. I hope you subscribe so you can see it. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I would love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see you next time.